Life struggles, happy moments, bad times, and unforgettable memories.
Join us as we talk about our lives and share a laugh or two with us as we bring you along on our crazy journey called life. Welcome to Two Wives, One World.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Hey everybody, you know what you're listening to? Two Wives, One World.
Yes, we are.
We are back for another episode. We are so happy to be back. We're also kind of sad though because last week we were together.
I know. I'm so sad. I miss you already.
I know, I did too. I hated to leave, but my job called. So I needed to go back for my job.
I feel that. And your husband. And your husband's family.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. Yeah. I had to come back. And my cat.
And your cat. Yeah, 11.
He was so, for those of you that don't know, I actually came home last weekend for Thanksgiving. Well, last week. And we left my cat here by himself. And my mother-in-law came and fed him. But this is the first time he was ever by himself for a long amount of time. So when we came home, he was a purring machine. And at night, he's been crawling up and like laying on my chest and like wants to rub his head up against mine all night. And I'm just like, I'm sorry for leaving you alone for so long.
That's so sad. I'm sure he's happy you're home though.
He is. And I'm somewhat happy to be home just because that means more episodes of Two Wives, One World, our favorite thing in the world. Yay!
Yeah, but we don't get to do live videos, but that's okay. These are just as good.
We'll do it again.
Definitely.
That was a good time.
But I want to make a trip to come see you sometime soon,
too. You guys can hang out here, stay here as long as you want. I'm sure Ryan and Justin can play video games. We can do something fun like watch makeup videos and Disney videos and
all the fun things we do.
All those girl things that we do. And then I can tell you I'm not tired, and then you can look over and I'll be passed out on the couch or something.
Exactly.
But why don't we go ahead and get into our favorite segment?
What's in your cup?
What is in your cup? Let's do it.
You go first today. Okay. I always go first.
So today I'm kind of not necessarily out of character because I like superheroes, but kind of out of character because I'm not a huge fan of superheroes. But my mug is just a Superman mug. Kind of plain, kind of simple, not too big, not too small. But inside this bad boy, I have some hot chocolate.
Oh, I almost put hot chocolate in my cup today too.
It is 3 weeks officially. When you hear this, it'll be 2 weeks until Christmas. So
I'm so excited for Christmas. If you can't tell by all my decorations back here.
Yes. And I have the Grinch back here joining us tonight. Thanks, Mamaw, for buying me him. He's a Build-A-Bear exclusive.
So cute.
He's soft, and his hair's soft. But anyways, Nikki, go ahead. What is in your cup this week, girl?
Okay, so this is my cup today. It says relax. It's backwards in the camera, but
I knew that.
I got this cup. My friend Melissa bought it for me when I was getting married. She gave it to me during my rehearsal dinner. Yeah. And she was like, I know you're going to need this tomorrow, so here you go. Drink your mimosas out of this. And I was like, oh, that's a good idea. And so it's one of my favorite cups. It's so... Sorry about that. She's obnoxious.
She just wants to be on the camera, that's all.
But this is like such a simple mug, and it's like one of my favorites.
I love it. I feel like all of us need a relaxed mug in our life.
Yes. And in my cup, I'm drinking something not so healthy today, but I have some Red Mountain Dew. It's like the only pop I actually like to drink, so.
That sounds good. Is it what's that called? No, not Voltage. Code Red?
Yes, Code Red.
That is good.
I'm not a pop drinker, but we did not go grocery shopping for the last couple weeks, and with like Thanksgiving and everything, we just haven't had time. So all I had to drink in the fridge was water. So last night I was like, Justin had Pepsi, and I was like, oh, I'll try to drink it. Like, I haven't drank a Pepsi in like 3 years. I didn't even get halfway through the can, and my stomach was like rolling, and I had the worst headache.
Oh no!
So Justin finished it, and he was like, I will stop at the grocery store and get you something to drink tomorrow.
Aw, husband of the
So,
year right there.
very much so.
What a sweetie. What a sweetie.
Yeah.
But I guess let's just go ahead and roll right on to it. Let's talk about, since this episode's kind of just like a chill, hangout episode, what's new? What's
Relaxing
going
episode.
on? Yes, relaxing episode. What's new? Are you stressed about the holidays? Are you excited? Do you have any Christmas shopping to do? Tell us. Tell us.
So, I am stressed, and that's another reason I picked this relaxed month was because Justin and I are trying to buy a house, and you know how stressful that can be.
Mm-hmm.
We got it, inspected and everything, and there's a few things that need to be fixed, but we're working through it. It's not going as smoothly as we would hope, but we're crossing our fingers by the middle of January we're in the house, so
Oh,
definitely keep us in your thoughts and send good
yes.
vibes our way because we need them.
Yes, that's so exciting. Guys, she actually drove me past the house that you guys could potentially be in next month, and it is so cute. I love it so much.
Thanks. I
I
love it
like the deck.
too. Yes, so this house has a big enclosed or not it's screened in. It's not enclosed. It's a screened in back porch. And then attached to that screened in back porch is like a deck that you can like grill and whatever on. So, I love that and I love it has 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, which is good for us. We wanted 4 just because we want 2 kids eventually, but we're pretty much saying this is going to be our starter home, even though we didn't really want a starter home. We just kind of wanted to jump into a forever home. But that doesn't always happen at our age, so.
Right.
And the houses we like are way out of our price range.
Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, $125,000 for a house? That's not that bad. And then you look at what the monthly mortgage is and you're like,
Yep.
yikes.
Pretty much. Once we get our school loans paid off, maybe we'll look into getting
Oh,
another house.
yeah. Yeah, trying to get those student loans knocked out, that is a struggle in its own.
But, I mean, other than that, I'm just, I finished Christmas shopping for Justin for the most part. I just gotta get stocking stuffers now, and
Nice.
um, I mean, my mom listens to our podcast, but I don't think the rest of my family does. But we pretty much got everybody wedding pictures for presents this year,
Aw.
just because we are broke because we're buying a house and we just got married
Mhm.
and all that stuff. So, yeah. Merry
I feel
Christmas,
you.
everyone. Here's a picture of both of us.
Hey, I'd take one. I love that idea. That's cute. And pictures are so priceless. Like
Mhm.
the picture that you gave me as a bridesmaid's gift, I'm so happy that you gave me that because I'm gonna have that forever now. And I have it sitting on my dresser actually in my bedroom. And I always look at it and I'm like, wow.
It's so cute.
And I love it. I love it so much. And I also still have that picture of you from, I think it was the school year last year, you gave me the little wallet picture. I have it sitting in my hallway.
So, if you guys remember being in elementary school, you always got those little wallet pictures and you'd give them to all of your friends. Well, last year, being a teacher, I got a school picture for the first time since high school. And I got the little wallet, so I gave one to you, one to Melissa, and Justin has one, and I think my mom has one hanging in her house. So I'm just like, this year you're not getting one because my picture did not turn out well, but
Oh man.
sorry.
Man, I was gonna make like a little Nikki collage of all the pictures from all the years and put it in
How
one
funny
big
would
picture
that be?
frame. It would be great.
But yeah, I mean, work's going great. I decorated my classroom for Christmas today, and I'm making a thing for my door. I'll see if I can find it real quick.
Yeah.
I found it on Pinterest, and it's literally the cutest thing I've ever seen. So my door has, like, it's a door with no windows, and then it has another door that has, like, a big window on it. So this is what I'm doing to my door.
That is so cute.
This says take a selfie, but, like, elf is, like,
Elf. That is so adorable.
so I'm doing that to my door at school, and
Wow,
all the
I'm
kids
obsessed
are,
with
like,
that.
interested, and they're like, what are you doing? And I'm like, you'll see. We'll see. Just wait.
That is so cute. I need to do something with my office. I need to get into the Christmas spirit. I need to decorate my house. We need a Christmas tree. There's so much that we need yet for the Christmas season. We are not prepared.
You need to get on that.
I know. I told Ryan, I was like, we need to get a tree this weekend because if we get one next weekend, then there's, less than 2 weeks till Christmas. So it's like,
Mm-hmm. I don't know about you, but we leave ours up until after New Year's.
Oh, yeah. We'll probably have ours up until maybe the middle of January. No shame.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I would.
I don't know.
What about you? What's new in your life?
Well, besides my car transmission blowing, everybody, I'll wrap up the story real quick for you. We were 2.5 hours away from home, and we were outside, thank goodness, the city of Cincinnati, and my car transmission blew on the way back. So we had to stop and get a hotel and tow the car the next day, and yeah. So needless to say, we made it back. A Lyft driver drove us all the way back. But I tell you what, guys, talk about stressed. Talk about stress. I told Nikki earlier, it got to the point where so many things were going wrong that I was just laughing over it. Like, it was a joke. But other than that, I can't complain. My work's great. My marriage is great. I have a cat. And, all I got to do now is figure out how the heck to get a Christmas tree up without a cat destroying it.
Good luck with that. Let me know how that goes.
I know, I'm nervous. I heard my mama actually told me to take orange peels and put them in the Christmas tree because cats don't like citrus apparently.
I didn't know that.
Keeps them away. So I was thinking about that. And then she gave me some orange and lemon essential oils to diffuse with some water and spray the tree, and maybe that'll keep the cat away from it. I don't know. We're really nervous, but I think it'll be okay.
Huh. So, Brandon and Nikki, if you listen to this, there's a good tip for your kitty that you just got too.
Yes, there you go. There you go.
Which, their kitten looks just like 11. I sent you a picture.
Oh, yeah, little orange thing.
Her name's Winnie.
Oh, that's cute.
It's really cute.
I love cats now. I think I still, I shouldn't say too loud, but I think I still like dogs more. But I really love cats now. I'm still a dog girl, but I love my cat.
I don't think we'll ever get a cat just because Justin's dad's really allergic to them and my mom's really allergic to them, and
oh no.
I'm pretty sure Justin's allergic to cats too, but we're not 100% sure.
Aww.
But better not to get one and then find out,
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I agree. And real quick about Christmas, I still have a lot of Christmas shopping to get done. So I'm hoping to maybe get it knocked out of the park within the next week. Mm-hmm. And then wrap it all. And I love wrapping. But sometimes it's just, oh my gosh, it's time.
Once I get Justin's presents in the mail, I wrap them right away because I normally get home 1 or 2 hours before he does.
Nice.
So I normally, as soon as I pull them out of the box, I wrap them and then I hide them in my secret place, which I can't tell you where my secret place is because Justin's sitting right over there playing Call of Duty, and I don't know if he can hear me or not, so.
You'll have to tell me later where your secret place is.
I will have to.
But yeah, so guys, everything's good with us. Let us know down below. How are you doing? Are you okay? Are you in the Christmas mood? How's it going?
What puts you in the Christmas mood?
Yeah, what puts you in the Christmas mood? I'll tell you what puts me in the Christmas mood. Michael Bublé Christmas CD.
Oh my gosh, I have that too.
So good.
I love his Christmas CD so much.
If you don't like his Christmas CD, you're lying. Because everybody loves that Christmas music. Everybody. It makes me so happy.
So, before it was even Christmas, I have a couple of his songs on my playlist on Spotify. And I was playing them in Justin's car, and one of his songs came on, and he goes, "Why are you listening to Christmas music?" And I was like, "This isn't a Christmas song." He goes, "Yeah, huh? It's that guy that sings all those Christmas songs." And I was like, "Yeah, that's who this is, but this isn't a Christmas song."
He sings more than Christmas. That's hilarious.
I know.
Speaking of Justin, how is Justin doing?
I mean, good. He's stressed too with the house situation, but I mean, our marriage is good. We're always good. It was funny because I was watching Boy Meets World today, and I was making dinner and I said to him, I always wanted a relationship like Corey and Topanga, like forever. And I was like, you know what? I think I got it. And he started laughing. He goes, yeah, you're probably right. So,
Aww.
yeah, we're good. He's obsessed with Call of Duty right now.
Oh man, I think every man gets that stage where he's obsessed with first shooter games.
Ever since the new one came out, that's all he's been doing. It got to the point like on Thanksgiving. We came home from Thanksgiving and he got on to play and I was like, Justin, it's a holiday. He's like, yeah, it's double points today.
Oh,
Whatever.
gotta love men and their video games. Ryan's the same. He's good. I'll tell you what, though, he was so tired. He had to go to work Monday night, and we had to wake up really early to try to get the car in the shop. And he works third shift, so he was up for like 28 hours after working. He came home and he crashed. He got in the bed, he was out cold.
I can imagine.
I see. I can't even. Once I hit that like 12, 16 hour point where I've been awake that long, I'm like, okay. I slowly start to like slow down, and I don't know how he does it, but he's good, and I'm really excited for our first Christmas together, and
yeah.
it's gonna be nice, and I'm really excited to do our tree together. It's gonna be a good time, and yeah, I'm just excited for a lot of different things. It's gonna be a good year. I'm excited for 2020. I think it's gonna be good.
I am too. I'm hoping. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to beat 2019, to be honest.
I know. It really will. But you know what? I said the same thing about last year. I was like, 2019 is gonna be my year.
I mean, it kind of was. Like, you got married and you graduated college.
So it was a good year.
You got a house. You got a cat.
I did. Yeah, I got a job. Okay, I guess 2019 is my year.
2019 was a good year for both of us.
Yes. You got to go to Disney?
I did on our honeymoon. You got to go to Hawaii.
I did go to Hawaii. We had pretty good years, I gotta say. We had pretty good years. Yeah. I don't know if anything will ever beat that. But, another thing having a cat is getting cat scratches on your arms 24/7. Like,
I have, you probably won't be able to see it. I have scratches on my hand too from Joy. We were playing, she likes to roughhouse, and when you like push her, she comes back at you like 10 times harder than she did the first time. And it's funny because she is just playing, like she's not being mean, but sometimes she just like gets you in a spot and you're like, ow. But like once you say ow, she stops and like looks at you and you're like, all right, come on, let's go. Aww. And she'll start playing again. But she's a good girl. She always sits in the same spot whenever we record.
She's so good.
She is.
She is what's good in this world. I love her.
So you guys haven't seen all of our pictures we took yet, but we took a bunch of pictures when Cass was home.
Yes.
And Joy is in a few of them.
Oh, yes.
So, actually, I should post one on our Facebook since we skipped a week.
Yes, we'll do that in exchange for not having a video. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
We've been doing good, though.
We have. We only skipped, like 2 weeks? One was when I was on my honeymoon.
Yeah.
And now this one because with everything going on with the holidays.
I think that's pretty good.
I think so, too.
Well, let's see what else we had on here. Okay, so I guess with this episode, I think it would be cool if we kind of talked a little bit about how our lives have kind of changed with living with men. Like, and, you know, maybe some tips and tricks about maybe how to talk about your feelings.
Talk about your feelings
with your men. But what do you like about living with Justin?
Honestly, I like I don't want to say constant attention because his attention isn't always on me, but like, you know, when you live at home, like your mom's busy doing this and your dad's busy doing this and your siblings are busy doing their things and you just kind of like do your own thing.
Mhm.
like everybody else, but like whenever you live with your significant other, it's like you do things together.
Aw.
So I really enjoy that. Like I did stuff with my mom and with Coon, but like Coon's my stepdad. I always feel weird saying his like we call him Coon because that's his nickname. It's always been his nickname. But I always feel weird saying it because people are like, "What? Who?" And I'm like, "He's my stepdad. That's his name."
I always think it's weird when I hear somebody say Terry. I'm like,
Yeah,
who?
I think so too. That's his real name is Terry, but nobody calls him that.
Man, that's
Anywho,
legendary.
like I would spend time with my mom and Coon, but it's not the same. Do you know what I mean? Like
I do.
me and Justin can watch a show together and we might be sitting like in different parts of the living room, which our living room's not that big, but still. Um, but like we can hold hands, we can cuddle, we'll both play with the dog together.
Aw.
So I think my favorite thing about living with Justin is just always having your person with you.
Yeah, I agree with you. I like that a lot too. I like, well, with Ryan working third shift, sometimes I am by myself, like right now, but I
Mhm.
like having someone with me. Like, I don't think I could live by myself.
No, me
I
either.
don't think I could do it. At least not in this area. I think if I was back home, I might have a better time with living alone, but living in an area like I've only been here for 5 months, so it's like I know the area, but I don't really know the people very well. So that would really freak me out. But I like just having someone, like you said, like just go to the grocery store with, or have somebody
Mhm.
to travel with, or you're making dinner for two people now, or he's making dinner and you get to spend that time together. I think that's really, I really like it. I think it's cool getting to live with him because it's like you can kind of pick up on each other's like habits and how to tell if maybe something's bothering them at work, or
Yeah.
you get to kind of be that person that they come home to and really
Like you
help.
get to see them more than just on weekends or
Mm.
like with you guys it was like once every what month or two
Like
months.
month and a half, 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, it's different spending every single day together and
Hmm.
going from being like, "Oh, I know your favorite color is green and you like to eat pasta," to like, "I can tell that you're upset about what's going on," you know?
Yep. Oh,
So,
it's pretty amazing, really, how much closer you grow to somebody by living with them.
hmm oh, and
But
quick shout out to Cass and Ryan. They have been married for 6 months now.
we have, and we celebrated being stuck in Ohio. But that's okay.
The best state to be stuck in.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't want to be anywhere else in the country, let alone world.
If you're from Ohio, we're sorry. Like,
Yeah, I'm
Ohio's the
sorry.
worst to travel through.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think I would quite literally live anywhere else in the United States than Ohio. I would rather live in Alaska than live in Ohio, and they have cold weather. I just can't stand Ohio. The people that, no offense, if you're from Ohio, prove me wrong. I only know one person from Ohio that's actually cool. Sierra, if you ever listen to this, I met you at the Harry Styles concert last summer. Anyways,
There you go.
the people there were so rude to us when we were stuck. It was crazy. Like, and it's just the roads are horrible there, and there's nothing to look at while you travel. There is nothing to see. And the Bengals suck. No offense, they only have one win this season. The Cincinnati Reds, you already know I hate the Reds. And the Cleveland Browns, I'm sorry that I can't. I just can't. Ohio, thanks for blowing my transmission. Maybe that's what I get for talking all this mad trash all the time about Ohio. Maybe I pissed Ohio off. But anyways, long story short, yes, we've been married for 6 months, which means yours is coming up soon.
It is on the 22nd, a couple days before Christmas.
It's gonna be so fun. Aw. Don't travel anywhere on that day.
Yeah, tell me about
Don't do
it.
it. Stay at home. Stay at home. Um, but so like I guess living with a guy kind of teaches you certain things about it. Being in love and stuff, but how do you think it's different from, like, I know you've lived with Rachel and you've lived with Brittany and Macy,
Mhm.
and don't tell me her name. Oh man. Alexis? No. Oh, I'm sorry.
Allison.
Allison.
Yeah,
So sorry, Allison. I think we only met one time, so I apologize. If you ever
that's
listen.
true.
But so how is it different living with Justin than it is all your other roommates you have?
So it's really funny because I just said to Justin the other day, because I get so annoyed because he doesn't like me and Rachel literally worked like a machine together. Like I would cook dinner, she would clean the dishes after dinner, I would put dishes away. Um, she would gather up all the trash, or no, I would gather up all the trash, she would take the garbage out, I would put a new bag in. Like we literally just like worked so well
Hey.
together. So I don't have a very I don't have a bad experience living with women just because Rachel is Rachel and we just work together.
Right.
Um, so I said to Justin a couple weeks ago, I was like, you know what? It was so much easier living with Rachel because if I did this, she would just do this, and we didn't have to even talk about it. We just did it. Because he didn't do dishes for a long time or something. It was something like that. And he was like, well, excuse me, I'm not Rachel. And I was like, well, you should be. And then afterwards, I was like, I love you. I'm sorry I yelled at you, but please just do the darn dishes.
Do that one chore we asked you to do. That one chore.
But I mean, on the other side, women are very dramatic. And there were times where it was um, one of my roommates would come home and complain for hours about this guy who treated her like crap, or this happened with her other friend, and it would go on and on and on, and eventually you were like, I don't even know what to say to this person anymore. I'm sorry you had a crappy day. I hope it gets better. And then with Justin, he does talk to me about stuff that's going on, but it's like he talks about it. I'm like, oh, I understand. That sucks, and we move on with our day.
Mm-hmm.
It's not never drama. We really don't. Me and Justin don't have drama. We don't really get involved in drama either.
Mm-hmm.
What about you? You lived with
A
women.
bunch of different people.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'd never really had too much of an issue with the people I lived with. I will say there was a girl my sophomore year. No, junior year. They got pissed off because I put her clothes that were sitting in the freaking washer for over 4 hours when other people had to use the laundry. I put her clothes from the washer into the dryer, and she got pissed, never speak to me again over it, would be real petty about things, would slam her door when she'd come home, would have the ice tray full of overflowing of ice. I'd turn it off,
Do
dump
you
the ice.
remember when I came over and filled my whole cup with ice, and I was like, thanks, guys.
Thanks for the ice. And she would come home and scream at her boyfriend on the phone. And oh, it was bad. And then I had a really annoying roommate. I can't really say much about that person, but they were very annoying. And there were times where I just wanted to be alone.
Right.
And they'd come in my room, and it's just like, please leave me alone. But you can't say that, you know what I mean? You can't be like, get the frick out of my
I got
room.
really lucky, and I didn't have to deal with anything like that.
Mm-hmm. But my last roommate, Abby, that I lived with, we kind of we're very similar. So it's we knew that we liked our time by ourselves. So I would go in my bedroom, she'd go in her bedroom. We'd see each other in the middle, and we'd be like, hey, what's up? How's your day? All that. But we also enjoyed having time to ourselves. That was nice. And then my two roommates in whenever I did the Disney college program, I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I love them, love them, love them. If I could live with them again, I 100% would. I love them so much. But I think the main difference is I feel like you said, women are very dramatic, and women want things to be done the way they want them to be done.
Yeah.
So I feel so for instance, that girl, don't put my laundry in the dryer without asking me. If it was Ryan, I'll just take his stuff, put it in the dryer. Oh, thanks, babe. I didn't want to, I didn't really want to do that anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Guys are just very chill and understanding, whereas women are oh, blah, 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 blah. Don't touch my stuff. It's like,
Oh,
don't leave your washer for 4 hours.
exactly. I guess I do kind of have a story.
Okay.
Uh,
Are
I
you
don't
debating
wanna,
on what or
like,
not you should say?
yeah, kind of, but I don't think this person listens anyway. I'm not gonna use names, but like, so I had this roommate, and I did live in the same room as her. Um, it's not Rachel. She had this boyfriend, and her boyfriend treated her like crap. And like none of us said anything because, she loved him and blah blah blah
Right.
blah. Well, there was one night, it was like midnight, and I had to get up for a 9 a.m. class in the morning. He calls her on the phone, is like screaming at her, she's crying, and I'm just like, listen, I wasn't mad at her for being on the phone and like crying. I was more mad that he was treating her the way he was. And I was like, listen, you need to figure out what you want, and you either need to break up with this person or you need to, I don't know. So she was like, you're right, you're right. So at this point, my other two roommates came over and were talking to her about this too, because they heard her crying too. So they're talking to her. Rachel was one of my roommates. We both had to get up for 9 a.m. class. We had together the next morning. We stayed up with her until 3:30 in the morning. And then she still didn't break up with this guy.
Wow.
So needless to say, like, not that I didn't like her after that, but I was like, you did not take anything we said into consideration. Do not bring him around here because none of us like him. And so, like, the following year, she lived with us again. And pretty much she was never around. If you asked her to do something, she complained. Like, one night I was like, hey, will you take the garbage out? And I said it really nice. Like, I was like, do you mind? Like, can you take the garbage out, please? She stomped into our kitchen, pulls the bag out, slams the front door, throws the garbage in the trash can, comes back up, slams the door again, goes back into her room, and doesn't say anything to any of us the rest of the night. And I was like, all I asked you to do was take the garbage out.
Like, do your part.
Rachel and I took the garbage out all the time. So, yeah. But I am done complaining, and I hope that person doesn't listen to this because sorry. Not sorry.
Sorry. Oops. But yeah, I think guys are definitely way more chill. Way more chill. Like, I feel like if you would have asked a dude to take the trash out, I would have been like, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Speaking of that, what are some of Ryan's chores that he has at the house? They're like,
he always takes the trash out,
mm-hmm.
which is awesome. And like, if I don't get to loading in our little portable dishwasher thing that we have, if I don't load that, usually when he comes home in the morning, he'll unload it and load it for me. What else does he do? He'll run the vacuum sometimes with the cat's litter box, but he does a lot of like the outdoor stuff. So he always mows the lawn and pulls the weeds and all that fun stuff. And he always, I know this isn't really a household chore or anything, but he'll always pump my gas for me. And I do most of like the cleaning, like the toilet and gathering the trash, and he'll take it out, and he does really good. Like, if he cooks dinner, he'll always do the dishes, but usually I just do them just because I don't know, he goes to work, and then I'm like, well, I don't really have anybody or anything to do, so well. Yikes, I did not mean it like that.
I don't have anybody to do.
Oh, sorry guys. Oof. Okay.
Anyway.
But anyway, so I'm like, well, I might as well do it. It'll help me a little bit. So speaking of which, once we get off here, I have to unload the dishwasher and load it again, which I know what my rant of the day is. So that just inspired me for my rant of the day. But what about Justin? I know, does he do the dishes?
He does dishes. So our apartment is an efficiency apartment. If I haven't said that before, I'm sure I have. So our sink, we don't have a dishwasher. Our kitchen is one big unit. So like it's our stove, our sink, and then it used to have like a little like a small refrigerator, but it doesn't work anymore, so we just use it for storage. But our sink is literally like this big. It is so small, so like doing dishes in it is terrible, and we don't have a dishwasher. So Justin hates doing dishes, but he's gotten a lot better at doing them more often.
Yay!
So normally I'll cook. I usually cook. If Justin cooks, it's normally us eating out somewhere. But I'll cook. He does dishes. I do laundry and put the clothes away. He takes out the garbage. When we have a yard, he'll be mowing because, fun fact, I'm allergic to cut grass. The smell
Are
gives
you
me a
really?
headache. Smell gives me a headache, like big time. I'm also allergic to pine trees. Fun fact.
I did not know that.
The smell of pine trees gives me a headache as well. That's why we will never have a real Christmas tree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know that I'll ever have a real one.
Trying to think of what else. Oh, so in the morning, sorry. In the morning, I take Joy outside. At night, Justin takes her out because I'm a baby and I'm scared of the dark.
It's scary at night. I don't like it.
So he takes her out at night. I take her out in the morning. When we get a house and a yard, we can just let her out in the yard because she doesn't go anywhere. She just kind of stays near us.
Oh.
I think that's about it. Like, we don't have too many chores. Oh, Justin has fish tanks. He cleans his fish tanks and changes water and everything every once in a while. But
Nice. I feel like it's very 50-50 for both of us. Like, I feel like they have things that they want to do, but I feel like if we really needed their help, they'd be okay with helping us too. I think we have some good husbands on us.
Speaking about our husbands, since this podcast just turned into our husbands, how was it adjusting to living with Ryan?
Honestly, so I mean, it was always like, it always came up in conversation with a lot of people. Like, are you nervous to live with him, even though, you haven't really spent more than 2 weeks together? It was never that I was nervous. We just both, like, we would even talk about it, he and I, is like, it's going to be an adjustment. Like, it's going to be different than, seeing each other and then, oh, we're not going to see each other for a while. But honestly, we've done great. Like, I can maybe count on 2 fingers the amount of arguments that weren't even really arguments that we've had.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, when we got married, we said we were going to make sure that if something was bothering one of us, we would talk about it and we wouldn't clam up and we wouldn't kind of be pissed about it. Well, like, that happened like one time and we just both kind of weren't really saying anything. And it got to the point where Ryan was just kind of like, I don't really want to disagree and argue. So he's like, is this where we just say sorry? And I was like, yeah, I think. And then it was like, that was it. So it's like, but it's great though. Like, he doesn't do anything that makes me mad. Like, so far he doesn't have any weird habits. Well, one thing that he does sometimes that makes me a little bit mad. And not really mad, but so he'll wear pajama pants when he comes home from work because he'll shower as soon as he gets home from his job because he's covered in black filth from work.
Right.
Well, there are times where I tell him, don't put your pajamas on the floor. Like, just put them up with the towels because if you're just going to be putting them right back on, just put them with the towels. You can reach up and get them instead of putting them wherever. And he just kind of puts them wherever. And I'm just like, oh, why are there pajamas laying in the middle of the hallway? Like, that's all. But he's gotten way better at it. And he used to leave the toilet seat up. And that used to make me so mad. So mad. And like, it's not even that it's gross, but it's just kind of like, what if I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and I sit down and go in the toilet? But he's completely stopped doing that. So now the toilet's always down when he goes to the bathroom, and I'm super happy about that.
Wow.
But But yeah, it's been really good, and we've adjusted good. So I'm
That's
very
awesome.
thankful because I'm sure that could have been disastrous.
Yeah, I was nervous about that for you too, just because
Hmm.
like, what if you didn't like the way he eats dinner? Like,
I know.
you'd be
Or the
stuck with
way,
that for the rest of your life.
or if I don't like the way he puts his laundry in the washer. Like,
Yeah.
I will say, and bless his entire heart, the boy cannot fold clothes. Oh my gosh. I sit there and I watch him, and it's almost cute how he tries to fold his clothes, and I'm like, do you want me to fold those for you? Because if they stay like that, they're gonna be wrinkled, and it's just
Justin's
so
the
cute.
same way. I fold the clothes. I just taught him how to fold socks. If you fold socks, you know how easy that is. Well, it was a task to try to teach him how to do that. He does it well though now. Um, but yeah, he can't cook either. Justin can't cook to save his life.
See, Ryan used to not really cook, but then he worked at a restaurant and he can cook like a boss.
There you go.
Makes me a
Yeah,
little.
just the only thing Justin can really cook really well is salmon.
Ooh.
He cooks good salmon.
I haven't had salmon in a while. I might need to get some fish at the grocery store. I want shrimp. That
Oh.
shrimp pasta from Ruby Tuesday.
Listen, do you remember the last time we went to Ruby Tuesday and it wasn't like a great experience?
Mm-hmm.
So Justin and I went like maybe 2, 3 months ago. It was actually really good. So I'm
Was
wondering
it?
if they like changed something.
Okay. Oh wait, because you asked for no tomatoes and they put tomatoes in your pasta, right?
Yes, and they
Hmm.
put those stupid that I'll save that for my rant of the day. I need
Okay.
to save it.
I think I know what you're gonna say, but I'm
Yeah,
excited for you to say it anyway.
I'm just gonna save it. But yeah, I mean Justin for the most part, moving in with him was I was so nervous about it because like we were engaged and
Hmm.
I'm like if this doesn't go well, like maybe he won't want to be with me anymore. So like
Hmm.
the fear of that kind of freaked me out. So I was really like hesitant for a while. Like the first 2 weeks we lived together, I was really hesitant. But honestly, like it only made our relationship stronger.
Aw.
I do hate how he leaves his socks everywhere.
I think that's a
Um,
man thing.
yeah. So he obviously works on his computer a lot. And I'll like get up in the morning and there will be like 2 or 3 pairs of socks just like laying around his desk area. And I'm like, really? Really? You couldn't have walked 10 steps over to our laundry basket and thrown them in there. Because, again, guys, my apartment is small. It takes me 15 steps to walk from my living room to the end of my apartment. Like, yeah, it's real tiny. So it's only like 10 steps to throw the socks in the hamper.
Aw. Yeah, I feel that on a spiritual level right there.
That drives me nuts. And then in the shower, whenever he gets out of the shower, he doesn't like shake off. He just like steps out and it drenches my shower mats that I've had forever.
Oh.
So that annoys me. And then the same thing, I had like a mat for my dishes that
Hmm.
I've had since like sophomore year of college. It got mold on it because he left wet cups on it for like 3 days.
Oh no.
So I
Oh,
just
I just thought of another thing that annoys me.
go for it. Go ahead.
And I think I don't know if this is also a man thing. He doesn't dry his back.
Really?
Yeah, he gets out of the shower, does not dry his back, puts his shirt on, and you can see the spots of water on his shirt where his back was wet. And I'm just like, you couldn't have just went like this with your towel for two
Right.
seconds? Like, he's like, nah, I kind of like the feeling of it. And I'm like, ew.
You
Because
know
I
what's
hate the
great
feeling
about
of wet
this?
hair.
We could literally roast our husbands because I know Justin doesn't listen to the podcast, and I
Oh,
don't know if Ryan does.
we could flame them and they'd have no idea what we were saying about them.
Pretty much.
We might have to have a roast special one of these nights.
Listen, we should do it with them, but I'm kind of afraid because Justin would literally roast me and I feel like we would end up getting a divorce.
I know. Ryan's a savage. I would never go up against that guy.
Me either.
Joy's like, I'll take him.
You gonna get them?
We have Joy on our side. But guys, leave us a comment down below. Let us know, what does your husband or significant other or sibling do to piss you off at home? Because
yes, let us know.
Easy to do. It is easy to do. Let's see what we got here.
I think that was it. I think that's the end of
Oh,
our
that is it.
topic.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Long story short, men are weirdos.
They are. We love them though.
We do. I would do anything for Ryan.
Justin drives me crazy, but I love him to death. I really do. Like the last couple nights we've been like laying in bed and watching the new Resident Evil game, like a let's play of it.
Yeah.
And that's just been like a nice hour to get to lay together and just watch it. So we're trying to do more things like that.
Aww. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry.
Is there anything you and Ryan do like specifically together?
Well, we watch The Mandalorian. We finished the 4th episode tonight.
We watch that too.
We watch My 600-Pound Life together. That's one of our things.
I can't watch that show.
And we watch Stranger Things. We just like to watch TV together.
Okay. Justin and I like going grocery shopping together. As weird as that is, like that's our one-on-one time we get to do stuff. And we go out to eat normally before we go grocery shopping.
That's so cute. You guys are so adorable.
Thanks. I know.
I can't wait.
Right.
I can't wait till teleport. I can't talk. I was gonna say I can't wait until teleportation becomes a thing because I'm about to teleport every which way.
Listen,
to you whenever
I would be there. I would be at your house like all the time.
I'd pop in at random times. Oh hey, so what's for dinner tonight? What you cooking? Like,
oh, you guys are sleeping. I'll just make myself at home.
I'll just make myself at home over here. Brew myself a cup of Joe.
Be like, hey Joy, let's play.
Oh, guys, we have a good time. I hope you enjoy listening to us as much as we like making these with each other because it's a good time.
I don't even care if we have like no listeners.
Yeah, I really don't either, honestly. I just like being able to talk to you every week and know that I'm going to be able to talk to you every week.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your rant of the day? I want to know.
My rant of the day. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it.
Oh crap, I don't remember what it was.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead, because I was thinking on that one.
So my rant of the day is how I hate salad. I'm just going to start off with saying that. Anything green is not for me, except green apples. I like green apples and pickles. I like pickles too. But, so Ruby Tuesdays, we were talking about the shrimp pasta. It comes with tomatoes. I order it without tomatoes. But then it comes with a crap ton of little green things, and I hate them. I don't know if it's oregano or whatever, but I literally sit there and pick each of them out, and then I can eat my pasta.
That's annoying.
I didn't order my pasta with little green crap on it. I think
it might be asparagus. Is it asparagus, do you think?
No, it's not asparagus. It's some kind of herb. If it's herb or herb, let me know, because I can never pronounce it. But I hate it. I don't want a fancy meal. Just give me the noodles, the sauce, and the shrimp.
Yes, that's all we want, Ruby Tuesday. That is all we're asking for, and you can't even give it to us.
No green stuff on my pasta.
No. If you do it, I will come after you.
That's my rant. Do not put little green things on my food unless I ask for them.
Yeah, that's going to be a big no from me.
Like, I don't know if you've ever watched the Disney short with the dog that's like, oh my gosh, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like this little French bulldog, and this guy finds him on the street as a puppy. He takes him home and like feeds him everything he eats pretty much. Well, then the guy meets this girl who's a chef, And the girl pretty much says you need to stop feeding your dog all this food or else it's going to be unhealthy. So the lady, like, makes the dog eat the dog food, and the dog's not happy about it. But then she puts those little green things on everything. So the dog's, like, angry enough as it is, and then she fills his bowl and puts that little green thing on top of his food, and he's, like, looks at her and blows it off his food, and I was like, I felt that. That is me.
I felt that.
But my needless to say, to finish that short, the girl breaks up with the guy. The dog gets them back together. They end up having a baby that ends up feeding the dog food again. It's a great short. If I could, I wish I could remember what it's called, but I don't. I think it's called like Food or something.
I'll need to watch that. I will need to watch that. Nice.
But yeah. Do you remember your rant?
I do.
Go for it.
You remember this. Okay. My rant of the day is, why is Ohio... No, I'm joking. My rant of the day is, why has nobody created a self-filling water bottle yet?
Right?
Like, I can't tell you how many times I have filled up my Brita filter and I've filled up my glass, and it's like a few times later, I just have to fill the Brita up again. Like, how great would it be if somebody hooked up or somehow did like a water bottle that refills itself?
That would be great.
Something else that makes me mad?
What's that?
How ridiculously expensive Christmas gifts are.
I freaking know.
And why does everybody feel like they need to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on gifts? Because honestly, like, in my opinion, somebody could give me like I don't know, say somebody gave me like a pack of gum for Christmas in a card. Mm-hmm. I would be happy with that gift because I knew somebody gave that to me that cared about me.
I agree.
Like, I hate feeling like people feel obligated to buy Christmas gifts because it's an obligation. Like, I want to buy Christmas gifts for the people I love because I want to do it, not because I want to give back. Like, it just that makes me mad. It makes me so mad.
I know. Justin and I, like, set a limit. Like, we decided we're going to spend, like, $200 on each other just because.
That's our limit.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what we do.
So we both, like, love Christmas. But like I said earlier, we don't have a lot of money just because we're trying to buy a house and we just got married. So a lot of the other gifts we're buying for people are, like, not super pricey, but, like, you have to find that line between cheap, expensive, and then, like, something in the middle that's nice but not, like, I don't know, not like super high quality but not really crappy quality.
Yeah, it's kind of like those Christmas lights you were talking about. Not the super short ones, but not the big long ones that are going to the music, like to the beat of the music, lighting up with the music. You got to find the ones that are right in the middle, that are the perfect length and are going to satisfy whoever's getting them. That's the thing, guys. That's my rant of the day. Christmas needs to be about showing each other, showing everybody that you care about them. It doesn't need to be about what the price tag is. And real quick off of that, I hate that it almost feels like, I hate when people, so say for instance, I was telling you, oh, Ryan got me this. And you now have never done this in your life, but I have had friends say this in return. Well, so-and-so got me this and this. It's like, okay, I didn't realize we were in a competition to see who got the better gifts. Like,
I hate that.
It's almost like, because there's a way to say, oh, well, he got me this, this, and this. And there's a way to say, oh, well, he got me this, and this, and this, and oh, and it spent this much. Like, I don't need to know how much your stuff was. Like,
yeah, like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. It's like, show me what you got. Oh, cool. But don't be like, oh, yeah, this was $75. It was $312. Like, I don't care. I think it's cool that your boyfriend got you stuff, but I don't really care how much he spent.
I just had an idea for a video.
Okay.
We should do a Christmas haul together.
Yes!
That would be fun.
That would be a lot of fun.
I have a feeling our podcast is about to turn into, like, a vlog.
Let's do it. That would be fun. Let's do it.
I think that's a good idea.
Let's do it. I think that's a great idea. What do you guys think down below? Let us know. Do you
Do you
want to know
wanna?
what I'm getting?
Yeah. Do you want a Christmas haul? Cause
We'll do a Christmas haul.
yeah, I like that idea.
I think that's great. We could even do it. I'm just trying to think. Well, Christmas is on a Wednesday, but well, I was gonna say Ryan's off until like January 2nd. I guess we could probably talk about this after the vlog. I was
Yes.
gonna say maybe the guys could help us by like handing us our stuff.
We need to do a video with the guys.
Yes, because Ryan's off from like December like 22nd until like January 2nd. So he's
If you
off
guys-
days.
If you guys want to see the husbands, leave us a comment.
Yes.
Because-
'Cause last time it was just voice, but now that we're hooked up to the videos, I think it would be fun if we got him on there.
We could even do another like newlywed game kind of
Yes,
thing. That would be fun.
let's do it. What do you guys think? Do you want to see that? Let us know down below.
Definitely.
I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a great time.
Well, I think that wraps up our podcast. For
Yeah,
today.
hopefully you guys like this. It was like a chill, like we're both tired. It was like, let's just kind of go with the flow and see what happens and
Yeah, we're in
yeah,
that
subject.
we're in that stretch between Thanksgiving and Christmas right now. That's like, I'm so exhausted. Like we have two full weeks of school and then we're on. But
That'll be nice.
yeah, I'm ready for it.
Yeah. Let us know down below what you thought. What's your rant of the day? We need to start hearing more rants, guys. We haven't heard any.
I agree.
So,
Come on.
also, real quick before I forget, my mama, Linda, actually messaged us on our page today.
She
And
did.
wanted me to talk about real quick about our Thanksgiving Christmas exchange. So since unfortunately I'm not going to be up home for Christmas, we did a Secret Santa back home. And basically what we did was we gave a $50 limit. So whoever you got, you could spend up to $50 on. Well, we did it, and I got this Grinch from
It's so
her.
cute.
She was my Secret Santa. So thank you, Mama, for that. I had Shad. I got him some pop figures. But maybe if we do that Christmas haul, I'll show him up close and personal. He has a Santa hat, but it's at the dry cleaner right now. No, I'm joking.
It's at the
actually
dry
over on the table. I just wanted to show his I wanted to show his hair off. But and also we celebrated my mom's 50th birthday with a surprise party.
It was so nice.
Nikki, you were there with Justin, and Ryan was there, and a whole bunch of our family, and it was a good time. We had a great time.
It was. You guys decorated it so nice too.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
And hold on, so actually my mom is turning 60 on December 9th, which is Monday, so
That's soon.
it'll already be her birthday when this podcast goes up. So happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Deb. Woohoo!
We are actually doing a surprise party, like surprise dinner for her this Friday. So the 6th of December. She has no clue at all.
Where are you guys going?
Perkins.
That'll be
So
nice.
my mom loves Perkins. She goes there every weekend for breakfast. And I was super nervous because they were like, we don't take reservations at Perkins. And I was like, oh, okay, well, let me call and I'll just like make sure. So I called and this guy answers and I like explained everything to him and he's like, we got you covered.
Oh my gosh. That's going to be so much fun.
She has no clue and I'm so excited.
That's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have to let me know how that goes.
I will, for
That's
sure.
sweet. That's going to be fun. We love our moms, guys. We love our moms and dads and everybody in our family. We love
Our
everybody. Our brothers.
husbands.
Oh, yeah, our husbands. Can't forget about them. This is actually my husband's mom.
There you go.
Thanks, Ryan. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for tonight, unless you can think of anything else.
Nope, I think that's everything.
I think it is time for us to, well, at least me, take a shower and go sleep on my pillows.
Yep, I feel that.
But thank you guys so much for listening. We love you. We hope you enjoyed this. Let us know down below what we could do different, what you liked, what you want to hear more of.
Yes,
We're doing this for you.
Like us, subscribe to us, follow us. We have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
Yeah.
Please subscribe to us on YouTube, guys. Like, I want to see that subscriber count go up.
I know, I do too. I really do. And I think it'll happen with time.
Mhm.
So there we go. But I guess without further ado, my name's Cass.
And I'm Nikki.
And you know what you're listening to. Two
Two
Wives,
lives,
One
one
World.
world. And we will talk to you guys next time. See ya.
Bye.